Welcome back to another Java coding interview question. This is a very small program, but it tests one of the most important concepts in Java, method overloading. How Java chooses the most specific overloaded method when the argument is null. And this is exactly the kind of question that surprises many developers in interviews, because all three methods look like they could accept null. Take a careful look at the code. Inside the main method, we call method em1 and pass null as the argument. Now below that, we have three overloaded versions of em1. The first method accepts a char sequence. The second method accepts a string. And the third method accepts an object. All three methods simply print their parameter type name. Now pause for a moment and think carefully about which method Java will call. Many developers get confused here because null can be assigned to any reference type. That means null is valid for string, char sequence, and object. So the real question is not whether null can go into these methods. The real question is which overloaded method is the most specific match. And the correct answer is the method that accepts string. So the output of this program is string. Now let's understand exactly why. In Java, when overloaded methods are available, the compiler tries to pick the most specific method among all applicable methods. Here, all three methods are applicable because null can match any reference type. But Java does not choose randomly. It checks the inheritance hierarchy. String is a subclass of object. And string also implements char sequence. So if a method accepts string and another method accepts char sequence, the string version is more specific. Similarly, the string version is also more specific than the object version. So among these three overloaded methods, string is the narrowest and most specific type. That is why the compiler binds the call em1 with null to the method that accepts string. This is a very important interview takeaway. When null is passed to overloaded methods, Java chooses the most specific reference type. If one method parameter type is a subclass of the others, that method wins. In this example, string is more specific than char sequence and object. So the string version is called. Also remember one more important point. If we had two unrelated types, for example string and string builder, and we passed null, then the compiler would report an ambiguous method call, because neither type would be more specific than the other. But in this program the hierarchy is clear, so Java can safely choose the string method. So the final output is simply string.